Shatter! Torn to oblivion! I'm always watching. Freeze to the core!
Magic shows were once our livelihood, but now they are more of a convenient identity to present to society. In the name of magic performances, we can easily gain more access throughout the city and be the eyes of our house.
Oh, she's talking about the house. All right, what's going on, guys? My name is Mike, and welcome back to some more Genshin Impact. Yeah, so right there you probably just saw a little bit of a short kind of little montage of me taking on Vivian of the Lake, which, if you guys have been keeping up with the last few Fontaine videos that I posted, which were all recorded on the night of release, I actually ended up walking by Vivian accidentally, very prematurely. I think my Lynette was still level 40 at the time, and I did get my ass whooped by her, as I said in that video, but I decided to go ahead and just quickly take her out, you know. I heard that she has 3 million HP, and while I did feel that she was tanky 100%, she wasn't really that hard. It didn't really feel like that much of a challenge. Obviously hit hard, but, you know, I think that's, well, it's whatever, I guess. Speaking a little bit about Lynette, though, as we just get friendship level 8 for Kokomi, I wanted to kind of make this video just to, you know, talk a little bit about how Fontaine is going lately. What is going on here? You know, we'll take care of them real quick. But yeah, I wanted to quickly just kind of make a follow-up video after all of those to show you what I've been doing in the meantime this past entire week, since all those videos were, as I mentioned, just the night of release. So I think I've been going like pretty quickly, probably the fastest I've ever gone when it comes to a new update coming out, especially considering that, you know, it's a brand new region and I need to kind of get on top of collecting all of the new things here in Fontaine. So we'll quickly just kind of go over. I want to share a little bit about what I've been doing with some of the characters in the exploration around here, because I've been going through it very quickly, and most of it really was just to kind of, you know, most of it was done in relation to the world quests, really just kind of locking me out of a lot of the actual exploration, similar to what the Arnara quest did in Sumeru. But I'm glad that they actually ended up breaking up a lot of that barrier into multiple different quests that were a lot more interesting, I feel like. It has been a little somewhat not irritating, it's just more tedious than anything in that regard, because, you know, usually when a new region comes out, I just want to get straight to the exploration and everything, but playing through some of those quests, you know, it was nice, not gonna lie. I thoroughly enjoyed it, just as world quests, you know. It's harder for me to enjoy world quests in general just because they're unvoiced, but, you know, they have some pretty interesting lore implications. So let's go ahead and just quickly talk about what I've been doing since the last time you all saw me. So obviously when it comes to Fontaine being a new region and everything for all of us, the big thing that a lot of us want to get out of the way is just a lot of the exploration and start farming as many of the materials as we can. And I would say, considering that you could tell my Lynette here is level 90, it has gone very smoothly in that regard. And that has also been without the help of other people kind of giving me their worlds to just steal their materials for the sake of Lynette. A fully built, not completely 100% because I do want to triple crown her, and I'm slowly working on that, but a little bit of an off ratio of HP and attack. I do hope that I can possibly get some more viridescent pieces that have a little bit more attack percentage in there. But overall, you know, having 72, 164, still a little bit imbalanced toward the crit rate side, I could admit that, but, you know, having most of her attacks crit is, you know, pretty enjoyable. I love that. Black sword, obviously, I think that's my default sword for every sword fighter that I have in the game. That's a DPS anyway. Only got to see one out of that wishing video, which is unfortunate. Not the wishing video, but it was part of my first Fontaine video. I'm really hoping that just over time I can get lucky enough to get C6, because that's when she'll get an Animo infusion for a lot of her normals, and being able to infuse her attacks with Animo is going to be so good in the future. So good. I really want it. And going back to the whole talent thing earlier, she is 888 at the very least, which I think is a nice standard to have for everybody in your game. Like at the very least, try to get them to 777 or 888 around there. And then you can fully invest in 999 or triple crowning for the ones that you really like. But since I really love Lynette, I am going to try to maybe double crown her. I'm not sure if I'll crown the normals. We'll have to see. I'll triple crown the normals if I ever get C6. But definitely for the skill and the ultimate, I will be thinking about crowning those. And thankfully, I think I have still a solid number of crowns to hand out here, which is very nice. On the other side of things, for other characters, skipping out on Linny, not really interested in him. But as far as Lumine goes, I think I can kind of tell why Hoyoverse didn't really want to show us much about her. Alright, so obviously I can say that, you know, Lumine herself, as being part of the Hydro element now, is carrying a bit of a unique sort of kit right here. And it is kind of hard to tell what she is supposed to be, admittedly. I'm not sure exactly what they're going for with her. If it's supposed to be more of an energy recharge build or a healer type build with the C6, because that's effectively guaranteed for everybody. Or is she supposed to be just like a DPS, but she kind of sucks at it? Maybe not sucks at it, but it feels underwhelming, certainly. You know, because you've got her skill, which is just, you know, the finger guns. And, you know, that's neat and all, but with these things kind of needing to independently act on crit rates amongst each other, you know, it can sometimes feel like maybe you're not doing as much damage as you think. But I kind of did some math, at least with my Lumine here. On most enemies, she's dealing about 1,500 damage per dewdrop, and she's able to fire if you hold it all the way through 21 times. And then the final jet that fires, I think, can deal 9 or 10k damage on mine again. And that's with it being at level 6. So it is level 6. And I think I was able to equate that out to at maximum being like 40,000 damage for a skill. Which, when you put that in just one number, it's not bad. But it definitely feels underwhelming when, you know, you're just seeing the individual 4 digits kind of popping up over and over. I know it can get stronger, and I know that she does have a weird HP scaling thing that I don't think we necessarily need to worry about. It's very strange, and her burst as well just seems to more so be just kind of something to apply Hydro to enemies around you, but it's not that effective, really, I would say, especially considering that it only goes in one direction, and it doesn't really follow enemies around. It's very strange. I'm not sure what they really wanted to do with her. But then again, I would say all of the Traveler elements are kinda eh. She has been fun nonetheless, I'm not gonna lie about that. It's fun to be able to, like, pop Lynette's burst and distract the enemies, and then Lumine just kind of sits back, booping people behind. It's so funny. Speaking of enemies and going around to fight them, though, that has resulted in me kind of exploring extensively around the map, at least what we have of Fontaine currently. And some people may call me crazy. I don't know, maybe it's just a typical Genshin player in this day and age now. But I have gone through and 100%ed 2 of the 3 regions so far, with the court being so eerily close to it. I'm not sure where exactly I could look for the last 5%, because I feel like I have kind of cleared everything up here towards the court of Fontaine. But I guess you could consider pretty much the whole of Fontaine right now already pretty thoroughly explored. Which I seriously thought, like, from the special program, like, we were going to be spending a ton of time underwater, exploring and finding different areas like that. And, you know, I'm not saying that, like, me kind of already finishing up the exploration is a bad thing. I think it's good because it keeps the overall experience pretty easily digestible, I would say. Especially now for me that I'm not going to be able to be playing as often as I really want to. Unfortunately, it is definitely going to be harder for me to record and upload videos as often as I want to for you guys. I'll probably have to stick to these sort of daily things that I can just record them when I can. And maybe they'll get uploaded every day, if not every other day, but I'm very happy with my experience in Fontaine so far, and I've got nothing but good things to say about it. I've played through both of the Archon quests. I'm working on going through Linny's story quest. I've accidentally run into a couple of the first trigger points while just kind of exploring around and things like that. But I'll get to Linny's story quest fairly soon. Maybe I'll get to it after this recording. And I'm thinking maybe when the weekend comes around, or just whenever I do get a chance, I'll put together a little compilation of some of my reactions to a lot of the key moments from the Archon quest, both Acts 1 and 2. because I did make sure that I at least recorded a lot of those key moments. I'm not sure how long the video will end up being, since it's probably going to consider both acts in the same video, but we'll have to see when we come to that. I do really want to keep on making videos, and I'll keep on playing through Fontaine and recording and sharing a lot of my experience with you guys, because that's ultimately what I just want to do at the end of the day. I just want to be able to share my experience with other people, and hopefully make some of you smile as well. That's part of the whole reason why I'm kind of doing this, besides honestly it just being pretty fun for me as well, being able to kind of dip in and try my hand at the whole content creator thing. So if you guys are kind of sticking around and, you know, dropping likes every once in a while, thank you so much for your support so far. It's been really nice to see all of that. I just remembered I still have all of this resin on me that I need to clear out, and goody goody, we have Lynette's little thing coming up here, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, the next set that that Lumine needs for her talents is also this one, I think, right? It is. So I'm going to be able to boost her past level 3, which is going to be nice for the other things. Let's go ahead and just quickly tackle this over here. And there we go, that's the last one. Oh man, we have got probably a good, decent bit amount of materials for both Lumine and Lynette.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Alrighty, let's see. So we have got a lot of order materials here. Let's see. Let's crush all these into tier 2s. To get Lumine out of level 3, we just need these and these. And then missing out, oh, these open up tomorrow. Nice, so I can get these as well. And damn, Lumine needs the freaking gold ones of order as well. This is tough because, like, I want all of these to be for Lynette, but I also need to make sure that I can get a solid number. Jesus, Xingqiu, okay. Let's just go ahead and buff up Lumine, since that's the only one with a boss material that I can feasibly do right now. She could also get level 8. Wow, dude! Are you serious? Okay, goddamn. Alright. Well, there you go. Lumine's level 8 Aqua Crest Saber has a lot of decent stats on it. I have actually also gotten pretty far on the what is it? The reputation rewards for Fontaine as well. I definitely missed out on a week's worth because I finished the Archon quest, I think, Sunday night, and I just couldn't be bothered to, like, do anything afterwards. I was so tired. But let me see. I could have at least, like, come and claim this and, like, do them last minute, so that would have given me a nice boost. But I think the first week after launch of Fontaine, this is where I am. Reputation level 3, 90 out of 550 to level 4. 37 total world exploration. I don't know if 100% in the court is going to get me to 40, but I would really enjoy that. That would be really nice. I think I'm doing pretty well in terms of Fontaine's overall exploration progress. Like I said, I'll likely put together a bit of a compilation type of video that may be pretty long, depending on how I edit it, with all of my reactions to a lot of the key moments during the Archon quests. And, you know, I'm definitely going to be going through Linny's story quest as soon as I can as well. But, guys, I'm not going to lie. Making this video, I am kind of pretty dead tired. And this is just how it's going to be for me if I want to keep making videos for the next little bit. But I still want to keep on doing it. Trust me. I do really want to keep making videos for you guys. I do promise about that. All right. I'll go ahead and stop rambling here. We'll go ahead and close off the video for right now. So really quick, for those of you guys who managed to make it to the end, thank you so very much for watching. If you did enjoy the video at this point, please be sure to drop a like and subscribe if you're new, because I'm going to be doing a lot of Genshin when I can. No promises about daily uploads or anything at this point, but I'll keep on trying to do it as often as I can because I really enjoy making these videos for you guys. I'm not sure when the next video I'll upload will be, on what sort of focus it will be. I'll probably just end up going back to what I was doing before, where it's just kind of more, I guess, kind of personality type of content, where I'm just kind of, you know, sitting here and talking with you guys about things going on in my life while just playing a game that I really enjoy. That's always kind of what I wanted to do when it comes to making content, and I hope you guys do stick around for all of that in the future, regardless of the games I am playing in the background. But I won't take up too much more of your time. I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace out, everybody.